Hi, in this video we're going to be looking at the new file structure for MetaTrader, and it's on builds 6 and above. So on the previous videos that I've done on this website about MetaTrader, then there's been a set way that we could input our indicators, expert advisors, if we needed to update all the programs, and that's now changed a little bit with the latest builds. So it's going to be very nice and simple. What I'll do is I'm just going to, in this video tutorial, I'm just going to go through step by step, and I'm just going to show you the changes. And you'll probably find that it's actually, with a new system, it's probably a little bit easier than it has been before. Okay. In the old system, in the old MetaTrader, and that was prior to the 6 build, what you had to do is you had to put all of your information into your program files. So whenever we had something that we wanted to load into it, what we would do is we would go to your C drive, program files. You would find your MetaTrader. In this case, this is just an Alpari copy. What you'll find is that this is the actual files themselves have changed a little bit, though in the previous versions there was a few more information here. And what we would have done, we would have gone in and we would have put all the stuff in. I mean, all the stuff now is in MT4. That's more of the things you'll find, but this has all become redundant. What used to happen is we used to have to close down the MetaTrader so we could actually do any changes. Now obviously that would affect if there was problems, if people were trading and various other things. So going in this way, and I've only shown you just to kind of refresh you from the other videos, no longer works, even though you do have some of the very familiar libraries in here. It's no longer the way that it works. So if I just close that down, I'll show you the new way. Right, if I just bring this up, so that's now live. What we do is we go to File, and what we have here is Open Data Folder. Now Open Data Folder now will basically bring up exactly what we had before. Now what you've got here, really nice and simple, is you have this long code. What this long code basically means is that if you can see that, you know that you're going to be in your MetaTrader part of your computer, because obviously there's no set spot here. What I tend to do is I just tend to use this back button here. So I'll show you if we put some stuff in. So if we were looking at, if I go to my documents, I've got some files here. So if we would say include, this is the scripts and stuff for the for converting CSV files to FXT, and this is the new updated ones for things. So you would say FXT header, so we know that it goes in include. So if we copied this, and then we go back, and then I click back again. This is Windows 8, by the way, just in case they're using a different system. And then I would find my open data file again. So I've identified it because obviously we've got this thing here. I go to MQL4 and I'm looking for include, and I've already put mine in, but we would just paste it in, and you know that would go in there. Sometimes it may come up with a file saying, do you want to replace it, but in this case we're okay, unless it's come up here. Yeah, there we go. Replace file in the destination. I'm just going to say yes because it's exactly the same file anyway, so it doesn't make any difference. So we would then put that in. We would then go, if we wanted to go to, say, at the next part of it, we would go MQL4 libraries this time, and this is the CSV reader, so this is the code. Again, we would right click, copy, go back, go back, go back, and we're going to go back again. So indicators this time, and then obviously we got our library, so if we put our indicators in there, actually it's not going in there, I can't know, I've forgotten where it lives. Let me just go back. Thing about this stuff, libraries, there we go, it is actually named what it's supposed to be. So libraries, go back to libraries, And there you go, I've already got it in there, so I'm not going to bother copying this one over because I know it works. But again, you just right click, paste, and then it would go in. So as you can see, it is a much simpler thing because the demo is still, the MetaTrader is still up. This is a demo account, that's why I said demo. So this is still functioning. We're on a weekend, which is, you're getting a little bit of tick movement, but it's not. It's coming to the end of the weekend, so I wouldn't expect to get, so beginning of the weekend, sorry. So I wouldn't expect it to run for very much longer. But the idea is nice and simply, we can just access it again. You go File, Data Folder. What I have found though is if we're putting in, say, something like experts now, because they have changed their file names a little bit. But most expert advisors you get have auto uploads anyway, and most people who actually give you stuff will tell you where they go anyway, and you just need to pop it in the right files. I have found that when we're putting in systems, that once you've put it in here, even though it's supposed to make it easy to use, you won't find it in either your indicators or, say, your experts or your scripts. I mean, that one's in because I had it in beforehand, but if I'd have deleted it and we'd have just looked here straight away, we wouldn't have seen CSV to FXT. We would have thought, well, where is it? And the only way you can actually see it is if you close your MetaTrader and then reopen it, and then it will load it in. So in effect, even though it's supposed to make it a little bit easier, and it is a lot easier to use because it's all built into the platform, then but you still need to get everything to upload properly. You still need to shut it down to bring it up so it all loads up. So hopefully that makes, if you're having any troubles with the new 6+ versions and you were trying to find where you put your information, then that's the new way of doing it. And I've had a look. I mean, this is version 6.10. So where are we? I'll show you. Where we go? About, yeah. So we're running on build 6.10 here at the moment. So this is, so anything on build 6 and above has this new system built in. So I should imagine it'll be the standard from now on. But obviously, if there's any changes, I'll update you. So until the next time, I hope you found that information informative, and I'll speak to you again soon.